I had the wonderful opportunity to spend the summer in Sicily. I bought into the cheap houses program that was being promoted and finally got to move into my property that I bought for just 5,000 euros. When you look up Sicily, you'll see some pretty amazing beaches throughout the island's coastline. And in today's video, I'm going to share my top 3 beaches and what makes them special to me. On this channel, I document all that I do and focus on teaching people how to live out their dreams of living globally by making smart financial decisions. My name is Carl Pierre, and this is ENTP Life. It took me a while to realize that I really enjoy helping people navigate their business lives and coaching people through the transition of moving from their home country to other countries that I find cool. Right now, I developed a team to help you buy a property in the town of Scopeello. That way, if you want to replicate what I've done, you not only have a digital guide, but locals to help you get it done. For more information, check out cheaphousesinitaly.com, where you can see properties we have and meet the team that I've put together. From my home base in central Sicily, I naturally want to take advantage of all the coastline that Sicily has to offer. So the first beach on the list is my go-to beach, ranking it at number 3, and that is Madrata Beach in Agrigento. So Madrata Beach is in a really good section of Agrigento. Agrigento is about 40 minutes south of Scopeello, and it's an easy drive. It's usually not overrun with traffic. The roads are easy to drive and navigate. It's totally the simple, easy way to get to the beach. But one of the cool attractions of Agrigento, which is right next to this particular beach, is Scala di Terci, which is this huge white mountain. It's really cool. I actually captured it in one of my earlier videos, but it's this white mountain or white cliff that overlooks the ocean. So you could be hanging out at the ocean, enjoying the beach club. The water's pretty calm and comfortable for children. And it has the beach club, which offers you food, drinks, a place to lounge, some music, totally a good time. That's why it's ranking high on my list. Because of its ease to get to from Scopeello, you can go there as a day trip. It's totally simple and it's quite comfortable and pleasant to be at. It's not a rocky beach, it's actually a pretty sandy beach, and it's totally comfortable. I really like this beach. Number 2 on my list earns a spot because it has one of the best beaches I've ever seen in Sicily. For beach number 2, you have to head to Trapani and visit the tourist town of San Vito Locapo. Of course, when I got to Sicily, everybody that I spoke to, I would ask them, what is your favorite beach around here? And people would always throw out something different. But I got to talking to Luca, who's the contractor that I work with, and I kept asking him, Luca, what is your favorite beach here? And he would kind of go back and forth. But on his list was always San Vito Locapo. And when he would talk about San Vito Locapo, he would be like, yeah, San Vito Locapo is probably the best beach. So we decided to go there for one weekend, me, my wife, and my daughter, to check out what San Vito had to offer. And I have to admit that the actual town that San Vito Locapo is in is not my cup of tea. But it does have the nicest beach that I've been to in all of Sicily. And I'm talking about the mainland Sicily. So in Sicily itself, there's a few other beach towns like Lampedusa, which is an island that's actually closer to Africa than it is to Sicily. So I don't really count that one. And then there's some other islands closer to Messina that are volcanic islands that oftentimes people would reference as a must-see. But on the mainland, I think San Vito has the prettiest beaches. The water is super calm. It's like blue for, as far as the eye can see, and it's like a light crystal blue. So you know that the water is fairly shallow. You could go pretty deep and not really be concerned with waves, undertow, with the safety of your children. It's packed with a lot of people. It gets busy during the summer. So if you don't like busy beaches, this will probably not be the best beach for you. There's actually other smaller public beaches that don't have umbrellas, that kind of the people who want to break away from the hustle and bustle of a typical beach town can go to. And those also had stunning views. They're actually right by the cliffside. You have to bring your own chair, bring your own umbrella, but the water quality and the views of the mountain and the ocean are absolutely spectacular. If you want to go to a place that has very calm water, that has like a beach town feel, and you really want your kids to be safe, I highly recommend San Vito Locapo. There's a lot of good shops, little restaurants, things for you to actually feel like you've taken a break from anywhere else in Sicily, because again, it's very much so a tourist town that is catered to enjoying the beach. Now, my favorite beach, and the one I love the most, is in a small town just west of Palermo. This beach is actually the remnants of a fishing tuna estate that is nothing but stunning. The beach that's number 1 on my list is Scopeello. Scopeello is technically another beach within Trapani. So San Vito Locapo is in Trapani, which is one of the sections of Sicily. And that little town itself is a beach town. But within Trapani are a few other beach towns and a few other communities, and you could have your pick. And for the most part, all of the beaches are pretty solid. But this particular beach is super picturesque. To get there, you either have to drive along one of the narrow, winding roads in Sicily, or you could rent a private boat. And that's the way that me and my family got there. So this particular beach is kind of sandwiched between another town and a nature reserve. So when you do rent your boat from a port, you literally will get a map that shows you all of the kind of anchoring points. And I was cruising along in the boat and I saw this scene. I was like, well, this place looks pretty freaking cool. It actually reminded me of like the Disney cartoon Luca in a bit, because you see these structures that are built right up against the beach, all the boats parked up, people swimming at the beach, people jumping off the edge of the boats to enjoy the water. And it really is something out of a movie. This beach is probably my favorite, although it doesn't have many services and it doesn't have, you know, resorts and like this larger than life appeal. The fact that you have to kind of get there on your own boat, the journey of getting there on your own boat, being unsure if you're going to reach your destination, the waves, all of that comes along with the experience is what makes this awesome to me. This has stunning views. You'll actually see postcards and posters and advertisements all referencing this beach because it's so typical of Italy that it's almost impossible not to see it and say, wow, this place is amazing. So tell me, did seeing these beautiful beaches get you excited about visiting or living in Sicily? If so, make sure you like this video and share it with your travel buddies so that you can set up your next group trip. Maybe you'll fall in love with Sicily too and decide to buy a home here just like I did. In all honesty, I'm planning on getting another property near the beach as a joint venture to set up as a vacation rental. So if you're interested, stay tuned or reach out to me at cheaphousesinitaly.com for more information. Until the next video, ciao bella. Take care.